As you look around you, you can see colors everywhere. A lot of people think that colors just affect your mood when you are near the color, but the truth is it is actually based off of your experiences about how you feel about that color. According to the article, The Psychology of Color in Marketing and Branding that I found online, colors play a fairly substantial role in purchasing and branding. We tend to associate stores by their colors. For example, Target uses the color red for a lot of their products, while Walmart uses the color blue for a lot of theirs. According to the study called Impact of Color in Marketing, researchers found that up to 90% of snap judgments made about products can be based on color alone, depending on the product. When thinking about creating your own logo, you want your brand's colors to support the personality that you want to portray and not that of your favorite color. For example, I am working on my own logo and I want to use it for my photography. I do not want to use the color purple, which happens to be my favorite color, because that's not what I want it to be about. Instead, I'm going to be using black and gray as my logo colors because I feel that with photography it is more sophisticated. According to the same article as earlier, The Psychology of Color in Marketing and Branding, it's the feeling, mood, and image that your brand creates that play a role in persuasion. Also, make sure that when choosing a color that it goes with the context that you are trying to get across. For example, the color brown in one context could mean dirty and rugged, and in a different context it could mean warm and inviting. By taking a look at this chart, we can see how these companies have used colors to represent an emotion that goes with the color. We can see just looking at this chart that there are so many different emotions that go with each color and how we decide to visit that store, purchase that product, or even consume that food. There are a ton more companies out there that use these similar traits. Buffalo Wild Wings uses the colors black and yellow for their logo, for it is warm and inviting to go watch sports there. Steve Madden uses the colors white and gray for their logo, which is more sophisticated and you can feel refreshed after purchasing something from their store. Cold Stone uses the color red, which is associated with hunger, and it's bold and exciting to go get some ice cream that you can customize to your liking. I also believe customers recognize stores not only by their colors but also by their fonts. In the pictures that I've just showed, all three of them are in caps. They are all three bolded and they use different fonts to represent their products. So again, when considering what you want to do when you design your own logo, keep these 3 tips in mind. 1. Choose a color that would go with the context of what you are feeling and presenting. 2. Remember that each color has a different feeling when it comes to seeing it. And 3. Use a font choice that is right for your company.